Today we're going to look at 15 rare pennies that sold at auction in 2021. So if you guys are watching this video 5 years from now, it still may be pretty relevant in terms of prices that these coins actually sold for. But if you guys are new, feel free to check out all the other coin and collectible videos here on the channel. We're uploading coin videos pretty much every single day. So make sure you guys press that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. If you guys want me to review up to 10 coin pictures a month, all you have to do is press the blue join button here on the channel and become a level 2 member. So as always, welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let's just hop into this one. Alright, starting off first with an 1862 Indian head cent. Now we're only going to look at a couple older coins here, and then we're going to get right into Lincoln cents. But this is a penny, a 1 cent coin I guess I should say, that sold at auction for over $190, and here's why. This Indian head penny is graded by PCGS, the coin grading company, at an AU55. So the coin grading scale goes up to 70. 70 is the best grade you can get. This is at a 55. Now it has a cud or a die break taking place here on the reverse of the coin. We refer to them as cuds, you know, but it is a die break. Same difference, right? So we'll see that there here on the reverse of the coin as we zoom in there. Now some of them will be much larger than this. Some are much smaller. Some could take up, you know, almost the whole, you know, side of the coin, you know, like a third of the coin or something. So keep that in mind. Some of them could be large, some of them can be small, but in this case $190 for this coin, even though it's not in the best condition. Now here's a 1943S. This is the steel penny. As we know, in 1943S they only produced steel pennies. This coin ended up selling for around $75 because it was struck 5% off center, and again it's only got an extra fine 40 grade, so you know it's not, you know, a mint state high graded coin or anything, but it's still a $75 coin because it was struck off center. Had it been in better condition, it could have sold for a lot more money. Now here is a 1951 Denver minted Lincoln wheat cent that has been broad struck, and it also has an indent here on the obverse of the coin. So pretty, you know, obvious type of mint error there, very, you know, visible. You don't need a coin microscope to see anything like that. But this penny did sell for over $585. Moving right along to another die break, large cut here, taking up pretty much half of this Lincoln cent from 1967. This penny here is graded by Annex at a mint state 64 red, and that's why this coin sold for over $1,500. I mean, that is pretty crazy. $1,500 for a major die break Lincoln cent from 1967. Can't beat that. I'll take $1,500 for a penny any day. Now here is a 1971 D mint mark that has a tilted partial collar, which we'll see around the rim of the coin, and a partial brockage, which we'll see there, most noticeably there on the obverse of the coin. So this penny ended up selling for over $100. It is graded by Annex at a mint state 60 red brown. So you'll either have pennies graded at a red, brown, or brown. You know, typically red is going to be what you want to grade at. Red, brown's fine, you know, in some cases brown is going to be okay, you know, if it's a super rare penny. But if you have it in red, typically those are going to sell for a little more. So here is a 1974 S mint mark that is graded at a mint state 63 red. It has been broad struck, which we'll see again around the rim of this penny, and this coin sold for around $70. So, you know, nothing too crazy, but still it's a $70 penny. Now keep in mind, you got to pay to have these coins graded, to ship them and things like that. So you know, all that stuff is going to come into play when, you know, trying to resell these coins. You know, it's going to eat into your profit. So something like this isn't going to make you a ton of money. Now here is a 1977. Now of course this is graded at a brown, but this coin sold for over $475. So the reason that it sold for that is that large cud, that die break there taking place on the top or left of this Lincoln cent. So that's what's going to make the coin rare. This penny ended up selling, like I said, for over $475. Can't beat that. Here is a double struck penny. The second strike is 90% off center. Very obvious type of mint error again, so you wouldn't need a coin microscope for something like this. It is a 1980 Lincoln cent that sold for a little over $80 US. Here's another die break. Now this one is a pretty large die break as well. This coin ended up selling for over $165, and it's only graded at a genuine coin. So man, you can't beat that. Pretty cool just to come across something like this, you know, from the bank in a coin roll, or you know, in your pocket change, and get it graded and sell it for over 160 bucks. You know, you can't beat that. All right, here's another reverse die break. A lot of die breaks in this video. We should just call it the die break CUD video. But it is the 1985 penny here, Lincoln cent, and you'll see that there on the reverse of the coin at the bottom, covering up the word cent and the E and 1. And then here on the obverse, the front of the coin, you'll see it faded out on that side. The phrase "In God We Trust" is a little faded out there as a result of the die break. This penny ended up selling for over $140. Here's a coin that looks extremely damaged. However, it is a 1986 D mint mark Lincoln cent design that was struck onto a 10-cent planchet, so a Roosevelt dime planchet. This is actually a really valuable mint error, so this coin ended up selling for over $1,900, nearly a $2,000 coin. So keep in mind, there's even modern ones out there like this from 1986 that have been struck on a 10-cent planchet, not just, you know, the older ones that I show in a lot of my videos. So almost $2 grand for that coin. Here's an off-center coin. It is the 1989 Lincoln cent D mint mark, struck 55% off-center, graded by NGC at a mint state 65 red brown, and this penny ended up selling for over $370. So keep in mind, some off-centers are very common, some can be a lot more rare, depends on the grade, which is the condition of the coin, things like that, how off-center the coin is struck, what date and mint mark is the coin struck on, can you see the date on the coin that's struck off-center, things like that will all factor into a coin's value. Now here is one of my favorite coins of this video. It's a no-dated coin. It is 19 something, it's in the teens, either 1910 to 1919, so we're missing that last digit there. This coin has been double struck. I love double strikes like this. Second strike, 25% off center, just amazing looking coin. Would love to have something like this in my collection at some point in time. Again, this coin is graded by PCGS, the coin grading company, at a very fine 35. So the coin grading scale goes up to 70. This is at a 35, so kind of on the lower end, you know, not very good condition, but, you know, not the worst condition by any means, but also, you know, not a mint state grade coin, right? But the coin still sold for over $985 because of that mint error, that double strike taking place there. Here is another no-dated Lincoln cent that had the obverse struck through a capped die. Now you can look for die caps on all kinds of different coins. Some won't be as extreme as this, some can be much more extreme than this, but this coin did sell for around $60 in this condition, mint state 64 brown. Here's another no-dated Lincoln penny. Now this coin has an obverse counter blockage, so we'll see the reverse looks very normal, and then we'll see that mint error here on the obverse or the front of this coin. This penny ended up selling for over $125. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.